with some heat, y'all saw the title, but there is a height restriction for watching this. If your height starts with 6, I want to direct you right this way behind me. Y'all have a good day. I hope y'all stay blessed, just not with a good hair routine. All right, let's get into it, y'all. The wash day routine. Like I saw in the title, I'm 7 months in the lock journey, maybe 8. I started in July, I don't know. Someone do the math. All right, for starters, I'd be washing my hair with warm water. Definitely not cold, but not lukewarm either. So like, I think it's like a consensus, a collective opinion, if you will, in the dreadhead community that like lukewarm is valid. Like that's the way to go. So if you want to do it by the book, you don't want to upset the council, I say do lukewarm, just roll with that. It's solid. It's just me personally, I hate lukewarm water. Like I hate lukewarm. And so does God, so who's really right? Like I'm not doing hot, but it's definitely like, like the temperature you want to eat food at, you feel me? Like not too hot that you can't enjoy the food, but not room temperature either. That's the warm we stay at. Like a hug from someone you really locked in with, you feel me? So yeah, first things first, get that hair really soaked up. Like I got 4C hair, so it takes a minute for me. But the product goes where the water is, so you want to really make sure that like your hair is like thoroughly. If it's not, your wash isn't gonna be full. So after it's nice and wet, then it's time for the product. All right, listen, cut the B-roll, back to me. Heart to heart real quick. On some real junk, listen, at some point down the road as we continue to grow, brands are gonna be sending your boy products. Like I'm miles away from that right now, but if it's not something I would personally use or recommend to one of my boys, to family, I'm gonna let y'all know that. If I lose out on a couple bands, I'll get that back. I'll see it down the road. They print money. But trust, boy, you lose trust, you might not ever see it again. So it's like, and I'm saying all of that because your boy using the 3-in-1. I'm using that 3-in-1. That joint shampoo, conditioner, facial, what? Y'all, I don't recommend this at all. Like this is not the best product. Getting decent shampoo and conditioner is definitely a solid investment. And I ran out of my solid investment. So you gotta use what you got sometimes. And really, at the start, you might not be able to spend like $30 between shampoo and conditioner. So yeah, use what you got sometimes. Like, I'm sure there's a good 3-in-1 out there. I'm sure there's like I don't think a 3-in-1 is ever gonna top having a specific shampoo, deep conditioner, leave-in, like 3-in-1's not gonna top that, right? It's like those things that like try to do everything at once. When you have like specific things, like it's just better when things are specialized. But I'm sure it's a solid 3-in-1 out there for real that I would recommend. They'll hold you down while you're on your way up or saving up for some specialized product. I for sure love to review a couple of those in the future and see if like it's actually a decent one out there. All right, lather up, y'all, and take your time with it. Like you don't gotta do this often at all. So when you do it, don't be in a rush, like, cause I guarantee you, I've been there. You get out of that water, you get out of the shower, and you still see buildup on your scalp after like a long 20 minutes. Boy, like you're gonna have to get right back in that water and be mad that you didn't do it right the first time. For real, y'all want to take your time with it. When you're lathering up the product, don't just do the scalp either, right? You want to take time with the scalp and really get in there and massage the product in. But after that, you want to go to the strands too, like I'm doing here. I deep wash my hair probably once every 3 weeks. The reason being, with a hair type like mine, you can't just wash it every day or even every week because it will dry that hair out. Now, I'm not an expert. Everything y'all seeing is just what I do, how I go about things. It's how we got here. So I can tell y'all what works for me, but it's a lot of yapping from wannabe experts about whether it's once every 2 weeks or you should wash once a month for people with a hair type like mine in a protective style. Honestly, those are decent guidelines. But I feel like it's really up to the individual to find out. I've tried several different consistencies, the 2-week boy once a month. What really works for me is the once every 3 weeks. Like that's the golden spot for my hair. So again, we doing a deep clean once every 3 weeks. So we not in any type of rush. We taking our time when we do it. After thoroughly massaging the product throughout the scalp, throughout the dreads, I usually let it just sit and do its thing for a couple minutes. Don't wash it out right away because, you know, you're not really getting that deep clean if you do. Let it cook, all right? You want that product to go to work on that hair, boy. All right, after a couple minutes, it's good to rinse out. Again, you want to make sure you're rinsing it out thoroughly. All right, after the shampoo's out, this is the part where I'll repeat exactly what I just did with deep conditioner. Getting the product really in the scalp, massaging it thoroughly throughout each lock. And then I let the conditioner sit for even longer than I did the shampoo. Like shampoo, usually not longer than 3 to 5 minutes. The conditioner, I usually let that sit anywhere between 5 to 10. And if you really invest in like that, after going through the steps with the deep conditioner, put in the leave-in conditioner and, you know, leave it in. But that's like level 20. Like I told y'all, we working with level 1 gear, so we only got the 3-in-1, so it's only that step, you know. All right, now drying, I did a little different. I usually always use a towel. I never really thought of it as like anything like, you know, you dry your hair with a towel. Like, but I was scrolling through some comments under some fellow dreadhead activists. I saw a lot of people talking about how like the towel's harsh, you know, use a cotton t-shirt. Towels carry more lint that, you know, might get in between your dreads when you're drying. So I'm not even gonna lie, like when I have a chance to be softer on my hair, I'm gonna take that. It's kind of one of those things that's up to you, I guess. Me personally, I've never had an issue with drying my hair with a towel, but towels are definitely a lot harsher than like a soft cotton tee. So I'm all in for a softer dry, especially after a wash. So I tried drying with the t-shirt and, you know, it wasn't really nothing different. Like y'all saw, I did like a pat kind of dry. It's really like, it's not damp, but yeah, it's a little damp still. But it's like, if I shake it, yeah, it's still like, I don't know, it's like a perfect kind of damp. But I would say for sure try it out. I don't think it's anything crazy. I think it's more so like getting away from the negative of getting potentially lint stuck in your hair than it is like positive. So I don't know, but I might keep doing it going forward. Let me know what y'all think. If you think it's a big deal, if y'all do that, if you don't, whatever. But yeah, I do the wash like every 3 weeks on average, because it depends like if I get my hairstyle between those periods or if I do a retwist, it kind of throws it off a little. Sometimes I'll extend or shorten the period of time that I get the wash. Like after a wash, if I get like retwisted or styled nice and like 3 weeks later, it's still looking crispy, I'm not about to like wash it and mess up the, we not doing all that. I'll push it out a little further, you feel me, and keep looking the look. That's just the game, that's just the game. But buildup is real, and I've seen my brothers struggle, so I've definitely never gone more than a month without doing the deep clean. Y'all heard my moisture routine in that video. If you haven't, that one's fire. Check it out after this one for sure. But yeah, obviously if you don't have a moisture routine, it's not that big of a deal, but like I feel like buildup is inevitable if you actually have a decent moisture routine, because you're putting product into your hair bi-weekly. In my case, some people do it more than that, so it's really just inevitable, like fumbling a 9. But it's all about the level of buildup. Like if you scratch your scalp and you have product under your fingernails, like that's not it. We gotta adjust, gang. Like I'm not gonna lie, that was me in the beginning of my lock journey. I was still figuring out my moisture routine, but I was doing the whole thing I talked about in that video 4 times a week. Yeah, 4 times a week, bruh. Like the buildup was OD. But I made the adjustment, started doing it twice a week, and I ain't had a problem with it ever since. The scalp been crispy and clean. Look, wait, it is crispy and clean, right? All right, yeah, we shining. Now something I personally do that I don't think I've seen too many other dreadheads do is having rinse day. I'm pretty athletic, I work out every day. Y'all seen some of the calisthenics videos, those clean, right? The point is, I sweat often, like pretty much every day. So the way my life is, it's like, I gotta do something, like more often than once every 3 weeks. So rinse days is what I came up with. It works for me, and it's literally just that. Just running warm water through my hair when I'm taking a shower. No shampoo, no product, nothing like that, so my hair doesn't dry out. But yeah, yo, I be feeling solid afterwards. So for my athletes or just anyone who's sweating frequently, I say add rinse day to the routine for real. Like it's life-changing, gang. All right, post-wash moisturizing. After the hair's somewhat dry, not completely though, like a little damp actually, we're gonna moisture it up and keep it healthy. I had to pick up the Meal hair oil from Target, so hopefully my hair starts growing like crazy again. Like I'm gonna stand on this until I'm proven wrong. I really think the lack of hair oil is why my hair ain't been growing like that. Like we gonna see, like a month from now for sure we gonna see. But I just feel like that's what, cause I ain't used the hair oil since like October. Tell me why my hair feel like it ain't been growing since October. When I do the leave-in conditioner, I skip the moisturizer too, cause you know, that's already in there. So if you did do that, you can skip the moisturizer. I'm just doing it cause I did the 3-in-1, boy. I ain't do the deep condition, leave-in, none of that. So I'm doing the moisturizer. And then after being thorough with the moisturizer, kind of the same like we did with the product in the shower, you wanna make sure you get it in the scalp, get through the strands, everywhere. After that, it's time to seal it in with some good quality hair oil. I would say really one good pump for most of y'all to do it, but if you got a lot of hair or a big old head like me, 2 pumps max. I don't really 1.5, I would say. But if you got like a double X noggin, then yeah, go ahead for the 2. Anything more than that, your buildup is gonna be whack. So yeah, again, starting with the scalp, but pulling the oil through each strand too. And that is month 7, month 8, I don't know. But that's the wash day routine, y'all. Now from here, I'm actually gonna trim some of my split ends and prep my hair for 2-strand twists, which is gonna be the next video. So if y'all got any questions, comments, recommendations for anything, let me know down below. And if there's enough comments, I kinda wanna do like a Q&A and answer those while I'm twisting it up. If not, I'll probably just end up making it like a lo-fi, like chill kind of video you can like have on in the background, good music, just something you have on while you studying or something, I don't know. Either way, it's gonna be a dope video. Stay tuned for that soon. If you like the video, don't forget to hit that button. And if you're not subscribed, what are you doing? We locked in at this point. Like, you made it to the end of the video? Come on, join the community, gang. All right, y'all, stay blessed, stay tuned. I'm out.